It's Tuesday for me, so happy Tuesday. The very first thing I want to talk about in this vlog is the nightstand. It's been a much longer process than I had ever anticipated, and I've got a decently big update for you. I'm standing in the guest room where the nightstand eventually will live. I put paint on the last few sides of the nightstand yesterday, so today I checked on it. It was fully dry, and so I brought it inside. If you saw my last vlog, you know that I initially had plans to buy some little legs to put on it to kind of elevate it, but I decided to hold off, and I wanted to see what the color looked like in this room first, and if you could see the blemishes, because we're inside, so it's not as much natural sunlight as it is outside where you can see everything. This is what it originally looked like. Just plain brown. Very well matches the headboard, so I'm also realizing I need to do this entire bed frame eventually. This is the original nightstand, and this is the painted one. The initial goal was to have it kind of match this bluish gray coming through in this painting, because I love these paintings and I really wanted to base the room off of them. I'm sorry, the lighting is weird in here. Looking at this color in here now, it's almost like too much of a bright blue and not enough of like the gray coming through. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like they're not really cohesive. So I'm glad I didn't buy a second paint can, because I honestly ran out of paint before I was done painting this. I mean, there's one coat on everything, but a lot of it needs a second coat. You just can't tell in this lighting, which is good, but I just don't think it's gonna work. I do like the concept. I like that it looks fresh and fun and colorful, but it's not quite the color that I was going for. So with that being said, sorry, Spike got a new toy and he can't stop squeaking it. With that being said, my next plan of action, this is going to be the longest project ever because it takes me so long to do each step, but next plan of action is to buy an electric sander. Probably will be a few weeks before I even do that. I'm going to re-sand it, re-prime it, and I'm going to get actual paint this time, not spray paint. I think spray paint was a bad idea on my end. I think it's fine for primer, but not for color unless it's like a very small project. I think with something with such big surface areas, spray paint is really tricky and it's really hard to get an even layer. So I think I need to go back to regular paint, which in hindsight I should have done anyways, because my goal in practicing on anything here is to eventually be able to do our kitchen cabinets, and that will definitely be done with a regular paint and brush. So I need to practice paint and brush. I need to go back to the drawing board. I need to get like actual paint samples, compare them to this painting, see what matches best, and do it that way. I think that's going to be way more time consuming to hand paint everything, do coats, wait for it to dry, get the supplies, yada yada. So I don't know that I'll necessarily bring you guys along for that ride on my channel. I might just post updates here and there on Instagram, so make sure you follow me there. I just don't want the vlogs to get so boring with like the same project a month long, you know what I mean? So follow me over on Instagram. It's always linked down below and it's right here on the screen for you as well. And that's my project update for you guys. This dog will not stop whining. Does anyone else's dog do this? As soon as I give him a new toy, he spends the next 12 to 48 hours just crying with it. And he's not like sad. I read online, it's like he's so overwhelmed with excitement about the new toy that he doesn't know what to do except whine and cry. So that's a little frustrating when I give him a new toy, but isn't it so cute? He matches you, Bubba. He's black and white with wearing red clothes. That's what you have. You guys are twins. Is that your penguin? Is that your penguin? You're so funny. Come on, let's get out of here. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I feel like I've completely run out of things to film, which is why I've been posting like one video a week, because I'm really struggling. I think it was a lot easier when I had like a traditional job and then found more fun things to do in my free time. But now that basically my entire life is free time, it's almost like I don't do anything exciting enough to film. Does that make sense? All I really do when I leave the house is go do Instacart orders. And I know some people are interested in that as far as income and how it works and stuff, but I don't know that like most of you care to see me putting groceries in my trunk and then delivering it and going shopping and stuff. I just think that's generally boring, but that's really all that I do. Otherwise, I'm at home and I'm doing laundry or I'm cleaning. I guess I could do more cleaning content, or I'm like reading or doing a Bible study, you know, not stuff that necessarily you would like make a video out of online. I feel like I need to do more fun things for it to be content approved. So I guess if there's anything specific you guys care to see, let me know. I am already starting to think about summer content since we live in Vegas. It's been 65 degrees this week, and that means like spring is coming around, and for us spring weather is summer. For other people it's gonna be like 75, 80 degrees in like March. So I'm definitely thinking about summer content already. I want to get more swimsuit hauls out for you guys this year. I'm gonna be trying to focus more on modest styling, so I think I want to do a lot of like one pieces. I don't know, just like things that are a little more modest than your traditional like string bikini. So I definitely have that coming up. I don't know about regular clothing hauls. I'm just not really into like fashion and clothing the way that most YouTube girls are. It's just not my thing. I do like thrifting, so maybe we can do some thrifting videos, but I don't know, I just feel like I've run out of things to share because my life is pretty mundane, like, to be completely honest. So yeah, that's my rant on that, I guess. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? They thought it might blow away, so they put a rock on it. I'm not really sure what we have in here. Oh. Oh my gosh, yeah, this stuff came really early. This is a funny story. We have golf tees and Gorilla Glue. I don't think this is what Zachary wanted. He's not gonna be happy about that. The reason for this stuff, it's so random. Bathroom door in the master, the one that goes from the master to like the bathroom area, I don't know, what is it called? Like the hinges, the screws started falling out. So there's only one hinge connected at the top, and the middle and the bottom ones are just like not usable. And I guess the way that you fix it is with golf tees and super glue. So we ordered that stuff to fix it. That's gonna be a little project that hopefully gets done sooner than later, because we can't even close the bathroom door right now with it being broken. It like scratches against the tile and stuff because the door is barely hanging on. Really not a good sight, and we're trying really hard to focus on home projects recently. So this is probably gonna be done this week. Hopefully the wall will get done this week too, because I think we've got some stuff coming for that as well, for the holes in the wall. If you've been here for a while, you'll know it's been that way since like Halloween. It's still not fixed. Owning a home is not all rainbows and butterflies. I'm gonna run to the store. I did our full grocery shop yesterday, actually on Monday, and forgot some things. So I need to go and run and get those couple of things. Very quick grocery trip. I was sipping on this. I crushed a can because I was dropping something. There's a story to that in just a second. I got Zachary these chicken thighs because he doesn't want my expensive organic ones. And then I got some celery, and Zachary needed burger seasoning, and I ran out of cupcake liners. And then I can't ever go to the store and get something that's not on my list. So I went to get these Zevias because I tried this flavor yesterday. I just bought one from Sprouts to test it, and I saw it at Smith, so I said I'm gonna buy it, and I dropped it carrying it in, and I'm terrified that some of them exploded, which doesn't seem to be the case, but it's just a damaged box now. Anyways, it's creamy root beer from Zevia. Prior, I had only ever had the root beer, but this is so good. It's even better than the root beer. It's almost like a cream soda root beer mix. And if your childhood was anything like mine, root beer and cream soda were the two best sodas you ever had. Nothing feels like wet, so I guess that's a good sign. I'm gonna bring a couple of them in for the fridge. Wow, I'm super impressed that I didn't explode all of those cans. It would have been fitting. I've been like dropping and spilling things left and right recently. Yesterday I bought 2 cartons of eggs and completely smushed one of the cartons and lost 2 eggs. Did y'all hear that? I really hope I got that on camera. That's our water dispenser cooler thing. It was like the first big purchase we made when we first moved out together into our 2-bedroom apartment with a roommate almost 4 years ago now. How crazy. But yeah, first big purchase we made. We thought it would be just better than buying water bottles since the fridge in our apartment did not have a water dispenser. Looking back on it now, we wouldn't have used it anyways because it's city water and that's nasty. But it has been so loud the last week and I feel like every single day it gets progressively worse. So we're looking into now actually installing a reverse osmosis system into the house from the sink, which I've briefly mentioned before, probably a few months back. It's something we've been wanting to do, but it's like expensive. It's probably about $3,000. So we were kind of just like, oh, we have this water for now, we're good. It costs us like $3 to fill up our water every week. But once that thing dies, it's kind of urgent. So we're kind of looking into that now. And I thought that might be an interesting thing to share. Zachary's parents have a reverse osmosis system and it's really cool because ignore all the dishes and stuff. Sorry, frosting shrimp for dinner and there's dirty dishes and clean dishes and stuff everywhere, but basically they put the unit underneath the cabinet and it's like this machine that does the reverse osmosis cleaning on your water. So it's normal city water, but then it gets cleaned underneath and then you put a spout. You would install a spout on either side, wherever you wanted, I guess, and it's like a tap with just like actual fresh drinking water. The one negative thing I have to say about it is it doesn't come out cold, and I love drinking my water like ice cold. We'll just have to keep ice on hand, but the water in our fridge comes out so nasty, so we don't even use this ice. We hand make ice cubes, which you've probably noticed because I feel like I've shown it in multiple videos, but we use these little guys and these are for like the sphere ice cubes. So I'm gonna have to stay on top of my ice cube game, which then makes me want to get an actual ice maker. But at some point we also want to replace this fridge anyways because it leaks. No other way to say it. It leaks all over the floor randomly. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Anyways, that's just the update. I don't really have much else to share today. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope you got some kind of entertainment or enjoyment out of it. But thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.